Do you think the government is using global warming to tax us more?
No, I don't.
Yes, I do. I think with the carbon footprinting when you're travelling, air travel, and now they're going to do carbon printing for household usage. With this new thing coming in, HIP, the housing information pack that people have to do, I think that's an absolute rip-off for house owners because they have to sell an eco-friendly house. Well, how many houses in London were built eco-friendly? They're all Victorian buildings. So I do think the government are using it as a bit of a hammer to get more taxes out of us.
Well, they're going into that now, aren't they, but they're taking note, everyone's taking note now.
Do you think the government is using global warming to tax us more?
No, I think government actually should do more. They should introduce more taxes, green taxes on both business and individuals to make sure that we do something about this.
Do you think the government is using global warming to tax us more?
To tax us by? Probably.
Do you think the government is using global warming to tax us more?
Definitely, without a doubt. Yeah, the conners left, right and centre. You pay enough taxes as it is.
Probably, yes. Yeah, always.
Well, in Germany, it is. Fuel is very expensive, but I think it's good. Petrol and all that stuff. I think it's the right way because we have a certain pressure. And we must do something, and people are quite lazy. They don't say, oh, let's do something against global warming. I think we should do it, and the government has the task and the duty to do something too.
Yeah, I think perhaps they are, but if they see an opportunity to tax us more, but I don't think I know enough about the topic, and again, that in itself is probably an issue that there's not enough in the press to make us understand if they are taxing us too much or not.
Do you think the government is using global warming to tax us more?
No, I don't actually. No.
What?
Do you reckon?
Yeah.
Alright. Yes.
Do you think it's the individual or corporate businesses who should be paying?
I think we should all pay. It's a problem that the whole of society faces, so business, government, individuals, we all have to take action.
I think it should be corporate businesses because they're the ones that are bringing in big lorries into London to deliver food, clothing, petrol, things like that. If an individual is using excessive amounts because they're running a business from home, then maybe there should be some taxation for them. But I don't think it should be on an individual basis at all.
Power stations and that lot should be paying more tax on that things, yeah, because they're the ones producing most of it.
The businesses, yeah, they should make it pay. They give us all this stuff and all that, yeah. They just want to make money, they don't care how they make it.
Do you think it's the individual or corporate businesses that should pay?
Both of them, I think, economy and the individual. But I think economy has to do more because they have more influence and maybe waste waters in the rivers or something like that.
Probably a bit of both, actually. Probably a bit of both. But the corporations should definitely chip in.
I think the government should pay. We shouldn't have to pay. Well, the businesses, not us.
Should be the co-proprietor to be in charge of it, I think so. I don't think it's fair to have to bring the shop like Tesco, Sainsbury and pay for your own bag to bring your own shopping at home. They should pay for it, really. You always spend the money there.
I think both. I think the tax should be according to usage. So I guess if somebody's got a big car, they should perhaps be taxed more than somebody with a small car. Perhaps the road tax, for example, should be more on petrol. Then the more you use it, the more you're being taxed. So for perhaps an elderly person who lives in a village and does 1,000 miles a year, maybe they shouldn't be taxed as much as the company executive who's driving 100,000 in a top-of-the-range car.
I think it's corporate businesses. I think it's all their buildings with their lights on at night and stuff like that. They should turn them off.
What are you doing personally to cut down on your own carbon emissions?
I haven't got a car. I got rid of it when the congestion fee came in because I live in London, so it's quicker to walk everywhere. I don't use anything that would cause a major problem. I recycle every day, paper, tin, plastic.
I go by means of public transport and stuff like this, or use the bicycle.
Recycling, selling my car.
You're selling your car?
I am, and not just because of global warming, but that's certainly a contributing factor. Yep.
What are you doing personally to cut down on your own carbon emissions?
Well, I've bought bags, shopping bags. I am doing a little bit just in case there is global warming, but I don't think there is. I bought bags instead of getting the supermarket bags. I recycle everything. I do my bit. Yeah.
What about light bulbs and?
Oh yeah, we've got energy efficient light bulbs. Yeah, we are energy efficient.
Recycle my rubbish, cut down on electricity, cut down on water as well.
Not a huge amount. Well, personally, as a chef, I'm producing a lot of heat, a lot of carbon dioxide when cooking things, especially if I burn something. So, yeah.
Trying to do a range of things. I cycle everywhere. I try to make sure I wash my clothes at 30 degrees. I make sure that all of my light bulbs are energy efficient, and try to travel less by private transport, air travel, use public transport, that kind of thing.
I don't think I'm doing as much as I should be, and perhaps you having stopped me in the street will make me think a bit more about it, and perhaps I'll spend a next half hour thinking about what I could do personally, because maybe myself, whatever I do won't make a big difference, but collectively, if everybody starts doing a little bit, then maybe it will make a difference.
Well, at my age, to be honest with you, I won't be here when the world's end. But I do like, now, I like put stuff in paper banks and bottles in bottles banks and all that,
What are you doing personally to cut down on your own carbon emissions?
Travel by web. Yeah, I travel by web. Yeah.
Do you recall any adverts including references to global warming?
Yeah, was it Eco? What's that company? Eco something. Energy sufficient. Something I can't think of the name. The energy company. Go green. There's always go green. Do this. Go green. Yeah.
Yes, there's loads of them on the telly at the moment. There's the one where it's got the big glacier that's collapsing, and it's talking about global warming. You can add to this, and it shows a picture of the world with Africa and America and England on it. That's the only ad.
No, really. It's all general, so there's not really one reference in particular.
There's been a couple on the tube, but I can't remember, couldn't pinpoint any.
I saw postcards and they were rather provocative, but it was really good. I think it must be provocative to, and is that the right word I use?
Yes. Do you recall any ads that include references to global warming?
No, but I don't watch too much TV, so no.
Yeah, there's heaps of stuff at the moment. There's lots of stuff. Energy suppliers. There's stuff that the GLA are putting out about helping give grants to insulate your homes. There's a whole range of different stuff out there.
Not off the top of my head, and perhaps that sort of reinforces my point that I don't think it's publicised enough. We hear about it briefly in news reports, but when you've asked the question, I can't immediately think of anywhere, any advert that mentions global warming.
Yeah, it's BP, I think. That's it. No. Just that.
I mean, don't forget, it's been people on about this for years and years, and no one listened to them. So, they're listening now, and they've got to do something about it.
Okay, let's hope so. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much for your time. Thank you.
Right, that way.
Hey, Mr. Parker, thank you very much.
Right, cheers. Bye.
That's all right.